gotta tell you guys about this story. I printed the article. It's so interesting. It was trending on Twitter because they're basically retelling a story from 1977. This is the world's last lost tourist. So he thought Maine was San Francisco. In 1977, 49-year-old German, he works at a brewery, very cool job. So he came to visit. He wanted to go to San Francisco. His name is Aaron Cruz or Kraus.
Okay.
He wanted to go to San Francisco because he saw it in movies and he thought it was super cool and he said, I'm going to go visit. So he flew in from Germany and they made a stop in Bangor, Maine to refuel the plane at a small airport. And one of the flight attendants, I guess, was getting off the plane at that point. So she said bye to him and said, have a great time in San Francisco. Well, he had been drinking that day 17 beers, which he says is his daily diet. And he thought he had arrived.
It's a long plane, right?
He thought he had arrived.
It is long. So he hears, bye, have fun in San Francisco, and he thinks oh, I must be here.
So he gets off the plane and he starts wandering around and doing his touristy things. He goes and asks, checks into a hotel. He tries to get a taxi to take him to San Francisco because he thought he was in the suburbs somewhere.
He was like nearby.
He's like, I'm in the Bay Area, I'm not in San Francisco. The taxi takes off and leaves him there thinking, you're crazy. So he goes back to the bar and tries to explain to the waitress, who then realizes he doesn't really speak that much English. And she says, there is a lady here who speaks German. Go talk to her. So he goes to talk to this lady, and the lady tells him, you are not in San Francisco.
Literally a country away.
Yes. So the lady takes him in, and then he becomes a local celebrity. There's, he's in the news, in the newspaper. Eventually, the story gets to the Today Show. The San Francisco Examiner eventually hears about it, pays for him to fly from Maine to San Francisco to make his dream come true.
So does he live in Bangor, Maine now? Is that where he lives, or is he?
No.
So he's back in Germany, I guess.
He's back in Germany, but he visits Bangor, Maine a lot. His heart is there, and I think he loves it more than San Francisco now.
Wow.
He became a celebrity.
All right.
That's amazing.
Love to hear that.
That's great.
Don't go anywhere, guys.